was on my time when I ride in a beat. Manipulate time like you do with they minds. I'm sick and tired of the lies that you preach. Only up I climb, I'ma leave y'all down. I can show y'all how like the birds and the bees. Everybody trying to stunt, let them know the focus up. I know everybody's stuck to a certain degree. They all hide it, that ain't something I'm with. Always keep it 10 toes, and if I choke up, I'm licking emotions. Roll me to this paper, hey, I see you later. Shouldn't waste time with you goofies, but ooh, I fucking hate you. What you hiding from? You trying to run? You know I'm about to grill your ass. Hey, boy, you tripping like a blind man. You can't see. How you think you can fly past my wide wings? Try to wriggle down with you, that's fine by me. Only drip you ever had when they provide IVs. In the doctor, got my doctor in a life, little man. Asking like I care about the price, little man. It can how you did, I had a dice in my hand. Doing what I knew I was against what y'all saying. And over my head, the ones that's with me solid. Rocks it, I've been leaning on to keep me up and climbing. This is what the climb is. Word to Miley Cyrus. I will never change, I only grow. I hope you ride with me. Been too long, but I'm finally sick of giving just a single fuck about anybody that's not with me. Yeah, I don't really got time for your bitch ass trying to just use your fame to deceive their minds like you care about the climbers. Start from my closest friends. Don't believe it, I'm fine, but I see what you enough for this. I shake my head, I'm shaking my fucking head. That's you. I'm too different, my vision give me the best skill. Album hits every single feeling you can't feel. Only fakes, every bar swear it's trash. They all want me to collab, but you're not worth it to me, man. Why would I give a verse when I body your work? I don't wanna start beef, but I'm sick of people mad cause I won't give a verse. It's how I feel, I keep it real, how to clear the clouds, they disperse. Like when they flee and when they see me, you gon' bow and call me sir, yeah. Bitch. Look, hey, why do I know that my time coming up? Out of my mind, on my time ain't enough. Stayed on my grind many times, I was stuck. Had to wax the rail, rip betray out like I'm young, cause I am in the scenes I got. Little more to give y'all than the people I'm not. Step foot in the game, young life strange, Hate them more cause I'm up and I don't even fly like, but up here, I see rappers lying, dark roads, high things. I know they hiding, but what you hiding from? You trying to run, you know I'm about to grill your ass. Hey, look, know it's my time, you must not rise. You was on my time when I ride in a beat. Manipulate time like you do it. Baby, I don't understand this. Changing, I can't stand it. I can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. Changing, I can't stand it. I can't take this
Yo, what's up? Let me set up the thing real quick. Yo, what's up? Alright, is everything up? Alright. Yo, what's up? Hope you're doing well, man. Big day today, FOMC, 7 o'clock, and then you have core CPI. Core CPI half one. So, it's gonna be a pretty hectic day, I'll say. For the most part, it's gonna be a lot of volume, and after today I'll say that we probably have a better direction whether we are going to, right? So let's just dive into our analysis, right? So after today, after FOMC, we see what this monthly candle gonna do. It's either gonna come down, re-break the low, and then continue to drive down, to create a bottom wick, or if it flips and we break the high, I'm assuming that that's you coming up and follow the rest of the wick and potentially make a new high. So that's are the two possible scenarios that can happen after FOMC. I'm assuming that with whatever the direction that you're gonna do, we're just gonna hop on. But that's the two possible plays that you could look for. So as of right now, any given time, this thing can just literally re-break the high on the monthly and just fly up and for the rest of the week. Or if it come down, then this is literally the liquidity wick for it continues to drive down and create a bottom wick, because there's no bottom wick here, there's no bottom wick here, there's no bottom wick here. So if it drive down, then shit, just follow it, right? So that's a monthly. Let me drop to the weekly. So the weekly, you notice that it's create a fake out now, right? It broke back inside the range, closed below this support right here. So far into the weekly, you're actually coming up, opening on the weekly candle. So I'm assuming that if you are going down, then if you flip on a weekly and re-break the low, you should be able to rip down towards it like this. However, the fact that you broke this low now, you're actually creating a new lower low. So every time you create a new lower low, if you actually close bullish, what you actually doing, you create a new low high and then just start printing a new low low, right? So that's a two ways you can look, that the two plays that you could look at is could potentially play out. So either this weekly candle just gonna come down, straight driving down after creating this is literally a top wick on a weekly, and if this weekly candle gonna flip and just continue to drive down, then yeah, sure, you're gonna continue to pop down towards this next level of support right here. However, if you are going up and close bullish on a weekly candle, I'm assuming that you are going to come towards this level of support resistance right here, create a new low high, because now you actually broke below this support now. After you get a new low high, tap into the support and you break back below this level, I'm assuming that is your new low high, and then that is such a liquidity for you on the monthly to drive down. So it's pretty straightforward, right? So drop down to the daily. Daily is interesting because daily has a lot to do with the weekly. So daily, I'm assuming that you should be able to tap towards like 23, 27 overall, because like looking left, like every time you were to drive down, where did you drive down from? You drive down from here, right? And yesterday we actually closed bullish overall. So if we are going to flip on the daily, I'm assuming that you are going to flip and then just drive all the way towards 23, 27. And after that, you probably want to be very careful, because that is your daily resistance right here. And if the daily actually end up flip after create a top wick up here and then flip here, then yeah, shit, that would be the daily, the weekly flip. And then that's our confirmation of for the weekly from the daily, that we are going to continue to drive down. So overall, that is your daily. So let me drop down to onto the weekly. So we have this level of support right here to our left. There's another one down here as well. Yeah, every time you drive down, where did you drive down from? Drive down from here, right? That's what I'm assuming. You also have a support resistance right there. Okay, cool. So the 4 hours is literally flip here as we're speaking. After breaking the high, I'm assuming you should be able to come down for the rest of this week. So let me just mark it up real quick before we drop down further. Yeah, this is good. This is the level I'm looking at. Yep. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, you do have a minor support resistance right here. Alright, cool. So look on the 4 hour. I'm assuming that you should be able to like come down. If you are flipping now, I'm assuming you should be able to come down and fill the rest of the wick on 4 hours. So let me see how the 40 minutes candle closed, and then we are going to look for position then. Yeah, so this is a minor. Yep. Interesting. I probably don't need this. Yeah, there's actually a support right here on the 30 minutes. But until you close below there, it's a little bit rough. Because then you would have, the next one will be right here. Looks like the 30 minutes not going to be able to close below here, so I'll wait for the 30 minutes candle though, because like looks like we are respecting this level right here. To be fair though, that we literally have been ranging, like you're not moving at all. This is literally the range that you've been in. There's no There's no direction just yet. What's the range from here to here? 47 pips. There's literally no direction. The 4 hour flip, yes, but there's no guarantee that it will drive down though. The fact that the 4 hour come up and did not close above here, which kind of gave me the impression that it might just continue to drive down to grab liquidity. It might continue to drive down towards like 2307 before you continue to drive up, if you do to drive up, because I'm imagining you would need liquidity before you do anything. And where's the liquidity? Every time you're driving up, right here, right? That look left. That is a play. That's the only play I can see. So I'm assuming that you should be able to drive down and now to drive up, because that's what happened, right? Like every time you make a trend, you start to retrace and you make a decision whether you continue to drive up. So before you drive up, you dip down and you drive up. And if you actually reverse on the direction, then you drive up and you dip down. So I'm assuming that even for you to drive up, you're probably going to tap towards like 2308. Right, that's a 30 minutes candle closed. Let's see how you open up here. I would love to have a top wick though. Alright, so now I'm going to have a sell stop on the rebreak of the low of the 30 minutes candle. Literally just a flip of the 30 minutes candle. So I'm assuming if you flip, you should be able to drive towards these level onto our left right here minimum. Okay, so we got activated. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So just to let you guys see where is my break-even level at. Right here, and stop loss will be right above this candle high, 54 pips. And TP, you probably could look to target TPs towards 2308 here, because I'm assuming that if the 30 minutes candle coming down and re-break the low, that is the 4 hours candle coming down, re-break the low, and on the re-break the low of 4 hour candle, I'm assuming you just drive here. So that would be your break even right here. So from the flip to break even, which is what, 4 pips. Like, don't get me wrong, the daily's still not got a top wick just yet, but to tap into this level of resistance right here, I'm assuming that even for you to drive up, like look at it on the 4 hour as well. Like every time you tap into this level right here, where do you go down to grab the liquidity before you drive up? 2307. And look on the 4 hour candle print already, like you didn't close above previous high, you closed below. So I'm assuming that after you broke the high and you start to flip here, I'm assuming that you should be able to fill the wick on the 4 hours and break the low before you do decide to do anything. So yeah, so you guys can see stop loss and TP are at those level. Like the 30, the 15 still not got a bottom wick, so I'm assuming that when you do come down, that is your top wick on the 15 and the 30 minutes. Yeah, I took trade. I took trade. So they are the break of the low on the 30 minutes. That's a break of the low on the 4 as well. So now, after the 5 minutes candle print the top wick and re-break the low, it's gonna be until break even, alright? The 5 actually not got a bottom wick here. So now it's gonna be a risk-free trade, right? Just because the 5 has no bottom wick. So I'm just gonna be aggressive and put my stop loss into break even now. Just in case you end up coming up here, because the 30 minutes coming down, break the low now. The 5 has no bottom wick, so it's a little bit sketchy to stay in. Worst come to shove, you could wait for the 1 hour candle to close, and then we look for another trade then, but we'll probably get hit. Yeah, break even now. And that's a break even. So for 8, yeah, I'm assuming that that's a re-break the low on the 4 hours. You just drive, but the fact that the 5 minutes candle has no bottom wick, make it a little bit tough to stay in the trade there. I mean, on a higher time frame though, like I've been noting this all the time. Like on higher time frame, you could wait for the 5 here. If it actually end up coming down and re-break the low, then you actually start to move your stop loss to, on the break of the high after you re-break the low on the 5. But see, that's another re-break the low on the 5. I've seen that a few times, but because it has no bottom, I just want to be aggressive with it. So it's normal to hit break even and then probably just drive directly towards direction that you had, right? So like don't be FOMO and re-enter the trade just off that you want to come back inside in the trade. That just don't get FOMO. Like these is a time where it's toughen you up because you stick to your plan. But that's the thing about the no bottom wick. Let's see with the 5, you see it with the 5 and the 15 has no bottom wick. So I've been noting down this kind of scenario and seen it a few times now that even though you don't have a bottom wick on the 5 or the 15, the higher time frames show that you have range to go down and fill the rest of the range here on the 4 hour here. Look, we literally coming down, broke all these high coming down and fill the rest of the range. I'm assuming that you should be able to come down 23.10 minimum, and then after that I'm assuming that you should be able to just that kind of drop down towards 23.08, and that is that's just what happened. You see the 5, like literally price action, bro. it's all back from just sample sizes and testing, and this is what came into my attention, that no bottom wick and no top wick here scenarios only for those 5 minutes and possibly the 15 minutes sometimes. If the higher time frame like the 1 and the 4 on the daily show that you have the range to continue to drive down, then yeah, sure. So now I'm probably wait for the 15 though. Wait for the 15 and wait for the 30 and the 1 hour, and then we look for more trade then, because now it's a little bit rough because you actually tap towards like these level of support right here. You don't really want to catch in the middle of a trend. But yeah, I took trade there, but just break even. So it is what it is. I'll wait for the, at least the 15 and then the 1 hour candle closure before I look for more trade. Let me just journal it in real quick. It was 35. Yeah, now I'll probably wait for the 30 minutes candle or the at minimum the 15 here. When the 30 minutes candle closed, you get the 1 hour candle closure, and let's say close right below this level right here. So I'm assuming that after a top wick on the 1 hour candle, you should be able to come down and fill the rest of this range right here onto the left, coming down to its 23.08, which is a level I was looking at, like on the 4 hours. If it was to come down, even if it were to go up, that is where you tend to fly up. Those are the level. Look, just look left and look at the price action and see what it prints before and just follow it. Especially like, look at that 1 hour candle as well. You close below, you didn't close above, you start to close them below here, and if you're closing below this level of support here, I'm assuming that after a top wick on a 1 hour, you just come down and fill the rest of this range, right? So yeah, we've been ranging pretty much like all day. Look, 7, half 7, 8. So you move what? 27 pips. But this broke the high on the 4 hour candle though. It's at 50 pips. Not bad. Like you could say that this is literally a fake out on the 15 as well, coming back inside range, fake out on the 30, come back inside range. So whenever is it a fake out, what happens when a fake out? Continuation. Fake out on the 5. Well, you got level of resistance right up here. You didn't close above. Come back inside range. You see what I said about the 5 minutes no bottom wick? Now it's gonna come back and push back. So 15 closing now. Okay. Yeah, so probably now I'll probably wait for the 1 hour candle closure before I look for anything. Look at dollar. Wait. Do you mean the US dollar? Wait, this thing you're talking about? Dollar index, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that is. DXY, that's right. I want to see if they have one, but no, they don't. Yeah. Okay. Weekly no bottom wick. It's coming up for a bottom wick. This one has no top wick here. I'm assuming if you flip on a dollar here, you should drive down. And if you flip on a dollar, is it it's dollar literally like so if dollar goes up, gold goes down, right? That's how I understand here. So if the weekly on the dollar actually flip, no bottom wick here, no top wick here. If the weekly on the dollar actually flip and come down, then that means that gold will push up. So, okay, cool. Dollar literally close above here, right? So I'm assuming that you should be able to push towards the next level of support resistance right here. And if you do that, then gold will continue to push down further. Now, the fact that you close above doesn't mean that you're going to continue to push up. If you're coming down towards the support and you close bearish for the next candle for it to print bullish, then yeah, sure, you're going to follow the rest of the range. However, if you're going to close bearish back inside the range, then that's a fake out, and you can continue to push back. And if it is a fake out, then the weekly will flip. So that's what I was saying, that the FOMC today will, yeah, DXY, FOMC today will decide what direction for gold, because but look, it's ranging. There's no volume. It's so that's what I was seeing for gold. No bottom wick here, no top wick here. You closed, still at this support right here. So any given time, this thing can still flip, by the way, just so you know. So that, see that level, exactly the same as the daily level as well. Like look, like you can make it up on the weekly and on the daily. Exact same level of support resistance right here. So any given time, this daily can just fly back inside the range, and that is actually the liquidity graph on the weekly, and that's a fake out on the daily. So there's no real direction just yet until you see price prints. For now, I don't really look at DXY, but I know DXY and gold, like they have correlation in terms of direction and stuff. But yeah, a lot of people do like look at the dollars for extra confirmation, because they have pretty strong correlation. But yeah, even dollar as well, like you still don't have a set direction just yet. Look at the daily and look at the weekly. Interesting. So monthly this year came up, could not break the high. However, we closed back below this level right here. I'm looking every time you close back below here, close back below here on the monthly. If the monthly actually flip on for the dollar here, I'm assuming that you should literally coming down towards this level right here. And if that is the case, then shit, that we go flying up and for the rest of the range from the monthly. Yeah, no worries, bro. That's what I'm here for. Like, I'm just look at charts and just study it. Alright, so I'm waiting for the 1 hour candle closure here. So that is the 4 hour flip. Interesting. This might be a long, dry London session here, because price probably won't pick up until volume come out at 1:30 and you get a push, and then it will range the whole day until FOMC. I've seen it. I've seen it before. Like, when the last time you had FOMC again? What day it was? Was it Wednesday 1st of May? Alright. Let's rewind back to Wednesday 1st of May, shall we? Wednesday the 1st of May. Alright, right here. So, oh, you moved quite a lot on Wednesday the 1st of May actually. But I don't think that is actually FOMC though, is it? No, it is Wednesday the 1st of May. Yep, move. You didn't move much in the FOMC here, you only move after, because you get to after the FOMC spike and then Asian session into like London session, you just literally retrace the rest of that move. Interesting. What the other day that you have FOMC again? I'm pretty sure you have an FOMC on in May, no? Or is that just the one? Tuesday the 16th. Yep, Wednesday the 10th. FOMC 10. Always been like the Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. Wednesday the 10th. Now let's just bring us back to Wednesday the 10th. Where are we? Right here. So Wednesday open up. Look at how dry is the London session all the way towards New York session. This is what I'm talking about. This whole thing right here is the London session that we are sitting right now. And look at when its price actually moves. New York session. That's when you get the red folder coming out. You start to get some volume in a way. You get two massive push and then get into the afternoon. That is where the FOMC. So one push for the folder here, right? And after that it just kind of range, I'm assuming, and then 6 and 7. Look, that is a push from FOMC, and then and after that you just set direction. So I'm assuming this also be summer this time around as well. Like, you're not really doing much here. So when price is chilling, that is the hardest part as a trader, because that's where it's testing your patience. You've got to wait until price actually showing that is you got to understand what cycle of the market that is, like what process of the market is in right now, whether it is ranging, whether it is liquidity, or whether it's a push. So every time you have a continuation and you have range, you have liquidity. So this is what I'm talking about. So trend, range, this is how I see markets move. Liquidity, trend, continuation. Alright. So right now, this is what you have in right now, this fucking range. So until you get like the liquidity or maybe liquidity don't even move. If you actually end up driving up, then sure. But in terms of trend, in terms of market, how market moves, this is very much how it has always been doing. Continuation, range, liquidity, push, or the other way around. Range, start to hover, and then bang, close right below this high low or low high, whatever, reversal, and then come back up, retest, and boom. Yeah, this is when you really want to chill, because there's nothing happening. Still need volume and stuff like that. It's not moving. Like you came down here, came up here for 23 pips. I mean, you could very much grab trade within this range right here. But I'm not saying that this is not the range, not a tradable range. It's very tradable. But the fact that the 4 hours actually come out and break the high and flips, that just made me wary a little bit. So that is the 1 hour candle closure here, 14 seconds. I'm assuming that the 1 hour candle, after breaking high on a 1 hour candle, you'll be able to come down for the wick here. 15 no top wick, interesting. 5 no top wick, 30 minutes no top wick. Now I really want a top wick before I go in on a 1 hour candle wick fill here, because the 1 hour has no top wick. You're still closing respecting this level right here. Now sure, it probably will come down and fill the rest of the wick, but I want to see a top wick before I look for a trade coming down and fill this wick on a 1 hour candle here. Okay, so that is the top wick. Alright, so 1 hour candle kind of start breaking high here. The good thing is that the 1 hour literally close respecting this level right here. So if you actually come down after we break this high, I'm assuming that is a 1 hour candle just gonna wick for the rest of the wick. Where is the daily flip? The daily flip is there. Okay. right? So that's a break of the high on a 1 hour candle here. So if you actually end up flipping on the 1 hour candle, I'm assuming that you should be able to come down and fill the wick on a 1 hour candle. But the only thing is on the 1 hour time frame is that you close respecting this level onto our left right here. But we see though, I have my sell stop on the rebreak of the low of the 1 hour candle. If the 1 hour candle end up coming down and rebreak the low, I'm assuming that is the top wick on a 1 hour candle, for you to come down and fill the rest of the wick on a 1 hour candle. Looking at the 30, the 15 and the 5 has no top wick. That is very much the idea of the trade. If the 1 hour does come back down and break the low here. I'll be back in a second though. Now there's no guarantee that the 1 hour will flip just based on the closure of the 1 hour right here. But if the 1 hour doesn't flip and rebreak the low and close bullish, then I'm assuming that you are going to close bullish on the 4 hour. But if you flip here and rebreak the low, I'm assuming you're just coming down and fill the rest of the range on a 1 hour here. Looking at the 30 minutes and well, we had right, okay, so we just literally got our entry in, right? Stop loss right here. I'm just looking to follow the rest of the range on the 1 hour here. Looking at this level here, you come back inside the range. I'm just having my stop loss right on the high of that 1 hour candle, because I'm assuming that if you are going to come back up and rebreak the high, then that is you driving up. But if you are coming down here and rebreak the low, then I'm assuming that is the top wick of the 1 hour candle to come down and fill the wick on the 1 hour candle. on the rebreak the low here, I'm looking to break even. Only if you rebreak the low though. Can you rebreak the low here? Can you come down and break the low here, my friend? $15 closing in 1 minute here. No, you never broke the low. Okay. Very nice. Goes back inside range. So now that's a rebreak of the low on the 15. It's now a risk-free trade, alright? I'm assuming you should be able to drive down follow the wick on the 1 hour here. If the 4 hours end up flipping here, you know what it's going to do. Yeah, we've got to take it out here. That brings us to 2 break even today. We peaked 5 pips. Break even straight away. Can't really do much here. was the drive that we were looking for, huh? It drives literally the last minute of the 30-minute candle. Interesting. So now we have confirmation that you are actually close back inside this range. Going for sell here. I'm assuming that you are going to come back down and fill this range on the 1 hour candle here, and on the flip of the 4 hour candle for the 4th times. If this is a range that you are in, I'm assuming you should be able to tap towards this level. All the way towards here, so I'm assuming After create a top weight and rebreak the low, you should be able to drive down. Probably fill the range before you do anything. Okay, so now it's flips. Break even into stop loss. I'm assuming you should be able to drive towards the next level here. Gonna extend my TP here because I'm assuming that if the 4-hour candle re-break the low here, you are driving down. Another break even. I thought it would you after you come down, you push, and you just kind of come down, but the 5's now got a top wick. So that's another break even. So 3 break even today. I think I might just call it a day and wait for the 4-hour candle closure, and that will give you a lot more volume to play with. Yeah, I assume that you are going to just fly down to us here, but you're not. Actually, just fly down here. It's a little bit rough, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. What I might do though is that I might stream FOMC tonight. So we see. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, catch you guys in the next stream. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And yeah, free break-even trades. It is what it is. I learned a lot though. Like the 1 hour kind of wick fell. 1 hour kind of break the high. Coming down for the wick. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And if you continue to trade, make sure you trade with stop loss. Make sure you follow your plan. Make sure you trade everything accordingly. And yeah, that's it. Look at this 5 pushing. After we just got out, re-break the low again. I'm assuming that the 1 hour candle just got to come down for the rest of the wick here. And that's a 4 hour flip. Yeah, break the low, come down. Well, well, well. When you just look at that, come back down again, break the low, tap into TP, interesting. Okay. With that being said, gotta call it a day, and yeah man, catch you guys in the next stream. Alright, peace out.